Thank you, Madam Speaker. My question is for the Minister of Education. Recent statements from the minister do not match the facts. Last week, the minister said she is not in support of waitlist fees that are plaguing parents searching for childcare. She also said that she's not aware of any centers who are doing this, and I'll table that. But we received an email from a parent in Dartmouth who was directed by a daycare this past weekend to pay a $200 non-refundable deposit in order to be added to their wait list with no guarantee of a space. I will note that the minister and her colleague, the member of Dartmouth East, were copied on this email. So my question is, there's no more denying that this is an issue. If the minister is not in support of child care centers issuing registration fees, as she said recently, why won't she ban them?
I recognize the Honourable Minister of Education.
Thank you, Madam Speaker, and thank you to the member opposite for the question. I thank the member opposite as well for forwarding that email, and I did see it. I can say, Madam Speaker, that the practice of requiring parents to provide deposits for childcare is not consistent with the work that we are doing to provide affordable childcare to Nova Scotians, in line with the reduction of fees that we have already provided to Nova Scotians, reducing fees by half. So, Madam Speaker, I'm happy to let the member know that I've directed the department to look into this practice and provide options for what we can do to prevent it. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
I recognize the Honourable Member for Halifax Needham.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. And it was sent to the minister directly, and I received it because there was no response. So there is a way we can legislate things. That's what we do here. Madam Speaker, we have also recently heard from a teacher in Eastern Passage who reported that this government only provides her school a daily amount of 37 cents per child for the provision of food. 37 cents. As the teacher stated, there's no way that government funding is sufficient, and that breakfast programs themselves are logistically impossible with limited volunteers and time as a teacher volunteer. Does the minister maintain that any child who needs food in school gets school food, as she said earlier this year?
I recognize the Honourable Minister of Education.
Thank you, Madam Speaker. I thank you, member opposite, for the question. So I want to be really clear. Our government spends millions of dollars to support our educators and volunteers and organizations across the province to ensure that there is food available in schools for children who need it. Madam Speaker, can we do more? Absolutely. We are working to do more, and that is why we've introduced pilot programs across the province to introduce additional food into schools on top of the breakfast programs that are provided and on top of the other programs that are provided. And Madam Speaker, I would also call upon the members opposite to join with our voices to the federal government to encourage them to stand up and support their promise, to follow through on their promise, to provide us with funding and support to create universal lunch programs in schools. Thank you, Madam Speaker.
I recognize the Honourable